Hi, I'm Van Phillips, European Tour winner and PGA coach, and today I'm in the beautiful La Belle Mer Plage Resort in Mauritius, where I actually won the Mauritius Open in 2006, where, if I don't say so myself, I hit a spectacular 3-wood to the island green that we can see there away in the distance to make a birdie to win by 1 shot from Ryder Cup star Philip Price nonetheless. But in today's video, I want to teach you guys how to release the club properly. It's a very often used term, release. I'm going to explain exactly how I see the release of the club today. But before I get stuck into that, I really want you to consider heading over to my website www.vanphillips.co.uk. I urge you guys on all my videos to do that because it's got 35 years of my research there, and unlike nearly every other instructor here on YouTube, I've actually played this game at the very highest level with the best players in the world. So I really do feel that my information comes from a much more pragmatic point of view about what really works when you've got a card in your hand and you're under pressure. This is not a theoretical channel from an instructor that's never played. So head over there. I look forward to seeing you on my website and in this video. Okay, so the release can be quite a confusing subject, and because we've got 2 hands on the club, that's what really makes it even more difficult. So for that reason, I'm going to give you a couple of drills where we actually split the hands up, so you start to appreciate what each hand should be doing in a little bit more detail. And then when we put them back together, it just gives you a better overall feeling. So Ben Hogan first described a golf swing as what he considered to be a combination between an underarm and a sidearm throw. So for that reason, it's a great drill to simply throw some golf balls with your strong hand. Usually that's the hand that's furthest from the target. So for me as a right-handed player, it's going to be my right hand. And just do that. Try to pick a target, that's also important, and try to just throw the balls underarm towards the target. And what that does is a number of things. It teaches you how the right hand and elbow and arm should be functioning, and it also helps you with your sequence tremendously. So it helps you to feel how the body should be moving, because generally when we throw, we get a much better sequence, natural, more athletic motion than swinging a golf club. So people tend to complicate the golf swing tremendously, as we all know, and actually it should be a lot more intuitive. So go ahead, I'm just going to throw these 2, but I'd like you to throw about 10 to 15 balls in a row until you start to get this feeling. So try to get the balls feeling like they're going towards your intended target. That's also going to help you with your timing, because if you throw the ball to the left, generally that's a late release, and if you throw it to the right, generally that's an early release. So again, getting the direction right is a good indication that you're releasing that right hand and arm at the right time. Now, once you've thrown 10 or 15 in a row, grab a mid-iron. I've got my 6-iron here. Have a few practice swings where you really put your consciousness and awareness into the rear hand. So you're going to be really not having any focus at all on what's happening with the lead arm, and just really try to take those throwing sensations into your golf swing. So try to do that as quickly as you can from the throws to actually hitting a ball. Take those sensations with you straight away. The second drill is again a throwing drill, but this time try to get, if you have an alignment stick, I've got a speed stick here with no club head on it. Try to find something a bit lighter than a club, an old shaft, something that's got a grip on it, or as I say, an alignment stick. They're nice and light. Grab it in the lead hand, and again you're trying to feel a throwing action, but I want you to have a very specific feeling here in the lead wrist. And this is quite counterintuitive actually. It's very natural for us to feel like the lead wrist is going to break down like this, and we get some cupping and some extension. I want you to do the opposite. I want you to try and throw the club, but I want you to feel the back of that left wrist rotates down to the floor. supinates, okay, and actually flexes. So you're going to release, but it's going to be very much with the back of the left hand. For me, as a right-handed golfer, we want the back of that lead arm to rotate and feel that palm really remaining strong in a rotational sense, but we're going to actually let go of the club. And you can see when I let go there, the club went straight again, and that's important. You'll find if you let the left wrist break down, the lead wrist, you let it break down, you'll tend to throw it way to the left. Okay, so when you get that release pattern right with the rotation, the back of the left hand supinating, pointing down to the floor as you throw the club, that's giving you the correct feeling in that lead arm. And again, having done that, if you've got a couple of sticks, throw a couple of sticks in a row, maybe throw 6 to 10 sticks with that lead arm. Then again, grab your mid-iron, have a few practice swings again, this time focusing really in on what the lead arm's doing, okay, and just go ahead and hit a couple of shots. Really get that mind-body awareness. This time it's in the lead arm, okay. Having done a few of each, then I want you to go and hit some shots, obviously both hands on the club again. This time, seeing if you can feel how they work together. So you're still feeling the right arm throwing sensation, and you're blending it with this feeling of left wrist, forward wrist, rotating down and through the shot. Try to mix that up as many times as you can. Right hand throws, left hand club throws, and then both together where you combine the sensations. You combine this feeling of the rear elbow driving with the right hand, and you combine that with the supination of the left. Get those two blended together, and you're going to have a very powerful and neutral release of the golf club. As I said in the intro, please head over to my website. There really is a tremendous amount of information on there. It's going to make you the best golfer that you can be. Pay particular attention to the psychology videos. They're going to have the biggest impact on your game if you apply the lessons consistently. Consistency is the game. If you want to be good at anything, you've got to do it on a regular basis.